the first snowfall across parts of Europe and the States in the last 24 hours. This is what it was looking like in northeast England on Thursday. As we've been talking about that cold snap gripping much of western and central Europe, Tom, the cold northwesterly winds, hard to believe. London only has a forecast of 6 degrees.
Yeah, they've had some really cold weather. They've been stuck in a northerly right through this week. That's more than a dusting. That's really heavy snow for England. England normally gets very light snow. It's more likely they'll see drizzle even in the middle of winter. It's just a few degrees too warm, but as you can see there, it's a nice coating. We're getting close to Christmas.
It's looking good.
It'll melt by Christmas. However, if this kind of weather pattern continues, could we see a white Christmas in London?
Potentially.
They don't get many, about one every 20 years, maybe even more rare than that.
Yeah, wow, I saw a few friends on social media that live in the UK Snapchatting snowing in London.
Yeah, it's big news to get snow in London these days. 200 years ago, it used to snow in London all the time.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, the Thames River used to freeze.
There you go.
We used to have frost fairs back in the 1800s, 1700s. Frost fairs.
Okay. All right, moving on. Queensland, we do have showers and thunderstorms also predicted for you this weekend. In fact, Hervey Bay, Tom, you mentioned a little earlier, has seen over 75 millimetres in the gauge in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, we've had onshore winds and a little trough near the Queensland coast. This is a completely separate weather system to what's happening over southeastern Australia. That's actually just weakened off in the past 24 hours. We'll still get some reasonable falls today. However, this weather event for the southeast, that trough of low pressure, it's moving east, so we will get rain and storms western Queensland Friday, Saturday. Sunday, moving to eastern districts of Queensland. Now, Sam, this is something we're going to have to watch really closely over the weekend. Notice another L, another low developing perhaps near the southern Queensland coast early next week. And if it does form and it's close enough to the coast, well, look out. We could see torrential falls continuing even into the middle of next week. So over the next 8 days, 50 to 100 millimetres widespread through eastern Queensland. However, if that low's, just another 100 kilometres closer to the coast, you might have to turn that into 200 millimetres of rain.
Yeah, so for the time being, all of our attention is focused on the southeast, but in the next few days, we'll be shifting focus and moving north up through New South Wales and much of Queensland. You're in for a deluge as well. Speaking of which, take a look at Victoria Point. How good does that look?
Oh, a beautiful sunrise there at Victoria Point. Now, this area's had heavy rain the last few days. Today in southeast Queensland, it's just isolated showers, not too much in it. It looks beautiful. You can see the cumulus there just building in the distance. That's looking through Moreton Bay. Lovely shot. You can even see the sun rays.
We don't usually have a gorgeous sunrise. Pink sky still showing through on our Victoria Point camp, so that was a little nice surprise there.
Looks beautiful.
Looks beautiful indeed. Okay, taking a look at today's weather forecast around the nation. A lot is happening, Tom. Talk us through it.
Queensland today, we've got showers and possible storms for the east coast, heaviest from Bowen to Bundaberg. Showers and isolated gusty storms in the west of the state. Showers, rain, storms, western and southern inland New South Wales. Severe storms, flash flooding, heavy falls near the Victorian border. Shower or two and the chance of a storm for eastern districts, but no rain for Sydney today, although the winds will pick up this afternoon. And no rain for the North West Western Plains. Victoria, easy forecast. Heavy rain, storms, flash flooding, severe weather warning for the entire state today. Tasmania, again, it's an easy forecast. Rain throughout, isolated storms, heavy falls possible, flood watch for northwest and southwest. In South Australia, we've got showers, isolated storms, scattered at times northeast to Waikato to Phoebe, heavy falls from thunderstorms today. Showers for the Kimberley, but otherwise, WA, pretty boring. 29 Perth average for this time of year. And we've got the NT, chance of showers and storms across all districts today, although Darwin, what's going on there, Sam? Icon stage and part of the play.
Yeah, it was a nice one there, 35 degrees. I have to say Darwin and Perth are my peaks for the first day of summer, which we haven't even spoken about today.
Now that we've got the dry icon, it's guaranteed to rain.
I know, that always happens.
Yeah.
A pool bureau up there in the Northern Territory.
Get your umbrellas ready in Darwin.
And stay tuned, we'll have, of course, comprehensive coverage today across the southeast with our major rain and flood event unfolding. Stay tuned, we'll be up live shortly.